There are 7 main cornerstones that are specific towards electric charge. So in this video, we will be explaining how these cornerstones can be proven through experimental evidence.
From the electric charge lab, we created T and B tapes by charging them as a whole and then separating them so that they would be opposite charges. After creating 2 sets of B and T tapes, holding the B's together and the T's together would cause them to repel, showing that like charges repel. Our second cornerstone is unlike charges attract. Again, using the same B and T tapes and putting them together would make them attract, showing that unlike charges attract. Our third cornerstone is neutral and charged objects attract. When rubbing fur with a plastic rod, it charges the rod, and paper is naturally neutral since they have no interaction with one another when in a pile. Bring the charged rod near the pile of paper and they will become attracted to the rod, showing that neutral and charged objects attract.
This affects the strength of interaction. The closer the charges, the stronger the interaction. We completed an activity where we charged a plastic rod and placed it in increasing increments away from a pile of paper holes. We found the plastic rod attracted more paper holes when we moved it closer. There are 2 and only 2 types of charge, positive and negative. When there are bottom and top tapes, there are only 2 types of charge because they either attract or repel each other. And this is true in any case because there are only 2 types of interactions that it could occur, and it happens with like and opposite charges, which means that there are only 2 types.
The 6th cornerstone is that neutral objects contain equal amounts of positive and negative charges. So you know this from the electric charge lab because when you first create your B and T tapes, the entire system was neutral. Then when you pull them apart, the 2 tapes separate and attract. So when you put them back together, the total system is again neutral and not attracting to any other charged object. Therefore, there's an equal amount of positive and negative charges. The 7th cornerstone is the charges cannot be created or destroyed, or in short, charges conserved. So when the B and T tapes were made, the original state was neutral, and the original system entirely was neutral, but then they were separated, and they became excess of a certain charge, which shows that charge can't be destroyed or created, but instead can be transferred from different objects when separated or put together.